Hi, this is Shade Foray with TaxSaleSupport.com. I'm here with Steven Swenson, and this is another one of our Property Deal of the Week videos here for October of 2021.
Yeah, and today we're going to be talking about New Jersey. You know, New Jersey is a tax lien certificate state where they actually have 567 different municipalities that conduct tax sales, and that's because the taxing districts are going to be within the individual cities and townships versus just on a county level.
Yeah, so they have a lot of tax sales that they conduct. Now, tax liens in New Jersey are sold with a 2-year redemption period and a maximum rate of return of 18%. But they're also highly competitive, and so there are other ways that investors can make money with them other than just from the straight interest rate bidding.
Yeah, so once the bidding will start 18%, it can bid down to 0%. Then at that time, the auction can use a bid up premium system, which essentially means that they bid up that tax lien certificate. But the one thing, I guess the advantage of New Jersey is in addition to that interest rate return, they also have a 2%, a 4%, and a 6% penalty that can be earned as well in addition to the interest rate return.
Yeah, so the other thing that is good is that bidders have the option to buy or pay subsequent taxes, which includes things like sewer or water or special assessments, fees. You can pay those additional, things as they come in and earn the maximum rate of return on it.
Yeah, and after 2 years, that lien holder can go ahead and start the foreclosure process and try to win the property. In fact, a lot of New Jersey investors or people that invest in tax lien certificates in New Jersey are actually shooting for property ownership. Even though it's not going to happen, it's going to be more rare. That's kind of what a lot of these investors are going through, especially if they're bidding up the premium.
Yeah. Now, before we move on, we noticed that only about 15% of you guys are subscribed. So we want to encourage you to subscribe, hit that notification bell so that every time we put out a new video, you know about it.
Yeah, I'm happy to have you as part of the family.
Yeah, so the sale we're going to be looking at today is for the Township of Ocean in New Jersey. And again, this is an online auction, and the date that it begins is actually on October 14th.
Yeah, and this will be held through realauction.com.
Yeah, now this is a look at the tax sale list as it is listed there through Real Auction, and the arrows are actually pointing to the tax liens that we're going to be looking at. So these are actually just on the, they're some of the first first tax liens that we came across here.
Well, and that's the one thing about these New Jersey tax liens is they have some junk type property, but a majority of the tax liens are usually on good property.
Yeah, it's absolutely true. And let's take a look. We'll show you. So here we have I don't know if you call it condo or kind of a townhouse. But it is a nice residence, basically valued at $392,000. That has a tax lien, and also I think it has a sewer fee in there as well. But total on that is about $4,863. And so in fact, I was looking. Oh, I was going off of the assessed. That's funny too. Just off of the assessed value of $376,000, if we're looking at this, it has a lien to value ratio of about 1.29%, meaning that lien amount of $4,800 only represents 1.29% of that property's value. It's a highly secure lien, which makes it a great lien to purchase.
Yeah, well, and that's one thing that's unique about New Jersey is not only will they have tax liens on property taxes, but they can also have tax liens placed on sewer and water and different types of other government utilities, even city utilities that can have that same power as a property tax lien.
Yeah.
So even if it's just a sewer lien, that sewer lien would have the same power as the tax lien certificate or the property tax lien, I guess.
Yeah. Either way, they can be used to foreclose on the property if the redemption period expires and they pay out the same way. Yeah. It is one of the nice things how everything is kind of treated as like property taxes. Let's look at the next one here. Now this one is kind of an interesting one. When we talk about how they allow different fees, we would normally look at this and say this is a partial lien. And the reason we say that is because it's only $606. And if we were to look at it, we can see specifically that what the fee is it's a fee down here on the bottom. We have the fee listed here for, it's a sewer fee. So it's just a sewer fee against this property. It's not property taxes. So what that means is that the amount is not reflective of value. It's $600, but the property itself, is estimated to be worth about $600,000. It has, by the county's assessed value, it's at $402.
Yeah, well, and chances are this property owner is going to pay off this sewer, tax lien within the next year or so.
Yeah, what it does, it makes the lien to value ratio ridiculous, though.
Yeah, but worst case scenario, and I guess best case scenario, I guess you should say, you could acquire the property if they didn't pay you back.
Yeah, which, it's a very highly secured lien, seeing how it's only 0.1%, really, in terms of the lien to value ratio.
It kind of surprises me that there's only one current bid on it right now. I guess we still have some time before it ends, but...
Yeah. Let's see here. Here is another one that we have. This is a tax lien for $2,973. One thing that's nice about some of these homes is that, they had been listed for sale recently, and so there are some interior images of the property and a lot of information.
Yeah, well, we can see when it sold for $410,000. So, even if that was a couple of years ago, it makes sense that the property has gone up in value to where, the assessed is $476,000.
Yeah, and if we're looking at the lien to value ratio on this property, valued at $476, it's 0.62%. So again, just incredibly secure liens, that you can pick up against properties that have great value.
Yeah, it's on a good sized lot too, 0.71 acres.
Yeah. Here's a fun one. So this is a tax lien for $52,922, and if we look at this one, this is actually against a mansion. Really, it's it's a 10,000 square foot.
9 bedroom, 5 bath.
Yeah.
2.4 acres. Yeah, I mean that. You're talking about a $4 million home.
Yeah. So it's interesting. It shows that it's in pre-foreclosure right now. That the county's, assessed value on it is 2.65, so 2.65 million, and estimated value on the property, you could see it as high as over 4 million. What it gives this is just a lien to value ratio that is it's very low.
Well, and if it does, something happens in that foreclosure sale, they're going to have to pay off those property taxes. So if somebody comes in and buys it pre-foreclosure, those property taxes are going to get paid, which in turn goes ahead and gets us paid.
Yeah. What's crazy, though, is the property taxes alone for this property, just to live in this house, are $50,000 plus a year.
Yeah.
You'd have to pay, it'd be like $4,000 a month,
that's ridiculous.
Just in property taxes alone on this property.
It's a big home, 10,000 square feet, you can see it's got the pool and the tennis courts and all of that, but yeah, those property taxes are huge.
Yeah, pretty high. So again, this is the Ocean Township here in New Jersey that are doing their tax sale on October 14th through real auction.
Yep, exactly. Yeah. An online auction. In fact, New Jersey, that's one thing that's nice about New Jersey, is because there's so many different municipalities. I mean, there's probably 200 different cities that are online conducting auctions sometime this year.
Yeah. Lots of auctions and lots of tax liens that are sold. So if you like this information, or if you would like to learn more, you should join our membership program where you can attend live webinar trainings like these. You can download training materials as well. And you can also access all of the tax sale lists that we gather every month, which you can use to either look at stuff on the auction calendar or for online auctions or over the counter, whatever it is, we have lists for all of them.
Yeah, it's only $39 if you do the month-to-month. You can cancel on any time, or if you do the 12-month program, it's only $29 a month.
Yeah. So, hey, be sure to subscribe and hit that like button.
Yeah, appreciate it.